they're saying, how did you know she was bigger than you? And she goes, and then she goes, oh, you called her fat? No, I called her a fucking bitch. She's like, Cardi.
Is he a wizard in the sheets?
Is he always... Said no one ever.
They want to see your boob out.
Yeah, you're flipping rocking out to Green Day. If you don't go for, I want tits out.
I want one boob out.
Yeah,
maybe not both. Come on, she's got to be classy. She's brides.
I'm a Hagrid in the sheets.
What's Hagrid?
Wizard.
John.
I'm a Voldemort in the sheets. Here we are, second ep.
We're back, baby.
A lot of love for the first ep.
Oh, mate.
Oh, mate.
I'm sorry, it's too soon. I'm so chuffed with people's lovely feedback.
Oh, mate.
Oh, mate.
Everyone's loved it.
My "oh, mate" has changed because it's like, oh, mate.
Dawn French shared our podcast.
She's one of she's
Dawn.
Comedy legends. I grew up listening to her. I grew up watching French and Saunders. So honestly,
They're gods. They're goddesses. Alan Davis tweeted about it.
Unreal.
We got Sean Walsh.
Unreal.
There's been a lot of love.
There's been so much love for the first step.
A lot of love where we've WhatsApp people and said, "Can you give us some love?" And that's okay. We're not too proud to beg.
Can you give us feedback? What was the feedback from your nearest and dearest?
Nearest and dearest, obviously, big feedback about you.
Oh.
Yeah, they've heard my nonsense, but you, they're like, oh, mate.
There was just actually one of my friends said she wants to be your best mate. And I was like,
yeah,
it's a privilege.
Yeah, it's a privilege. Role's been filled.
So, yeah.
See you later.
Unfortunately, there's no openings at this time, but I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, and that is why you listen to the pod.
Exactly.
From the minute you're listening and you're a little butthead listening.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've got things writing in, but I didn't think people would write in. We've got more people's nonsense.
Yeah.
And the big thing was, I was at my local station. I won't dox myself. I was buying some back to school stuff with the old Bonnie Bear. And faces in our face. And they stood there like, and then I squealed, waited for it was one of them rolling ones. Then it come again, screamed again. Some bloke went like that. And I was like, mate, that's me. Obviously, I had no makeup on you and that is not you. That is, I don't know, you're homeless, that hot. But even though. Anyway, so that's exciting. So now we've got to do a second episode.
Yep, we've got to match that.
Which is funny.
Yeah, we've got to match that positive energy from episode 1.
Got to be funny. So back to school. My kid's been back to school is the big news. And the littlest is moved school. He's gone from infants to juniors. And I won't lie to you. He, my girls, they love working. They love trying hard. You have a little boy, and I'm not saying this is all boys, but this little boy that I've got, he's turned me into sort of quick word mum, which is basically, I know, it's like, it's all gone off fine, he's off, he's fine, but I don't know, I've tried to make him make sure he's all right. Like, I know when his blood sugars go low, he's a little bit rude. Yeah. So I've made sure he's got an apple in and an orange, but then my husband's going, you can't quite always negotiate an apple. He can't do the admin of an apple.
He's got a point because like how do you discreetly eat an apple if your blood sugar's down?
But at break time he's allowed to eat it. But even an apple like that is like, I think he looks at it like, oh, I've got to bite into it. I've got to do it again. And he's got loose teeth. But then so I put an orange in. But even that, peeling an orange, that's like a tax return for him.
That is long. You need a knife to cut those ends off to get the pit. I mean, what are we talking, Satsuma, or are we talking like big old?
It's an easy peeler. I'm not a monster, but even that.
Where are you going to put the wrap?
Oh, I know. All of it. And then I got him a Lego pencil case. Oh, that's cute. But even that, he knows it's contraband. He's clutching it like that. He's like, he knows. And then his sister's in the top year, so she's a bit like, she's telling him all these rules like she's Rizzo. She's Rizzo. We're going to rule the school,
Is she gonna do that thing? And I don't know, because you've got an older brother as well, but when I started secondary school, there was a lot of, you butcher sister.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
I did. Yeah. I got rubbing of the hands because my maiden name's Taylor. It was like, we're getting another Taylor girl because my sisters are so well behaved. Then I rocked up like Alfred, like, and was feral and standing on tables. So they were like, I was just naughty at school. So I think that
Is Bonnie going to do this? Is she going to look after her little brother?
No, she would not.
No, she's just going to.
She
She's
lives
going
to
to turn a
torment him.
blind eye.
Alfred. She's like, she's not nice. But he was so like, and he's got an emotional support crocheted dinosaur. So he's a little bit like,
So cute.
he just needs a lot of encouragement. So I need to build resilience in him. So my phrase to him is, remember, you can do difficult things. Because if something's difficult, he goes, like, you know when someone gives you instructions and you check out? That's him. I can see he's like, so Alfred now, he's like, oh, God, that's it. That's all. Oh, God, I'm not going to like this.
Literally, Alfred, he's like, nah, I'm out. Drop me out.
Yeah, I'm sort of busy. I'm sort of really busy and just stuff I like. I like this.
Yeah. But then how do you know, as a kid, how do you never, because even at work, sometimes I do the same. If you get told to do something, you check out, you're like, I don't want to do that.
I know,
but as an adult, you can kind of get away with it. But as a kid.
No, I don't know. You can't get away with it as an adult. You can't. I watch him. Just he can't cope with life. Yeah. But it's like it is though. One Direction. You know, when someone goes, "Oh, where's this mate?" and they're like, "Oh, what you got to do? Right, get to the end," and you go, "All right, that's it. I'll get to the end. I'll work it out from there." Because I can't believe you're still talking.
I can't hear the rest of your directions. Actually, I'd rather just find out for myself.
Just give me a general.
Just point. Just point and not talk anymore.
And I got him different coloured socks. I thought he'll be able to handle that. And he's in like, I don't know. He's just a different. Anyway,
he'll be. I was saying that I think as a mother, I think I'd combust because everything's too cute. I think, you know what I'm like, I'm quite emotional. I'd just cry at everything. I'd just literally, they'd wake up in the morning, I'd just be like, oh, his breath stinks. I'm so sad. Oh, God. Everything would be like too much for me.
He did break my heart because I'd sorted him out the apple and the pencil case and got him all ready. And he went, oh, Mum, thanks for sorting me out. And I know it sounds like he's got a heart of pure gold. I just indulge him. Like, he ain't got a bad bone in his body, but he's so naughty. The headmistress came out to basically explain where we're going to go to line up in the playground so they know for the next day. Because also we just drop them off at the gate now. That's different from infants. Yeah. So he went like, the teacher goes, so parents, he goes, it's hand up. Because he can't sit on the fizz. He's like, oh, I've got to listen to this. I better talk. And I'm like, I can't sit on the fizz. Like, I'm like, oh, Carmen saying something funny.
Also, the head teacher as well. He gives zero fucks. He's just like, no, it's my time to talk. Actually,
this is the problem. And we were on holiday. We went on holiday last week, and we went to like, oh God, you're gonna come. Right, we were in Mallorca. We were in Magaluf.
Nice hotel.
It was at a hotel, but we went to Finnegan's Irish Bar, right, which was wicked. And there was a brilliant performer on there. And he had all the gift of the gab. He was having all the crack with all the Irish and English in the audience. And he went, Ashura, my mother abandoned me. Yeah, he was being funny. All you hear is a voice. He was playing Minecraft on his face. He went, yeah, of course she did. Why are you out bantering?
Is he heckling him?
He went, yeah, of course she did. Why? You're 7. Mad.
He's heckling him already.
Oh, funny.
I've got a lot of respect for him heckling, though. It means he's quick. Like he knows what to say. He's a better heckler than the man that I saw when I had my hair in rollers. The other day I had my hair in rollers and this man just went, your hair looks cool. I was like, that is the worst heckle. But worse than his heckle was my comeback. And I went, hell yeah, I got my hair in rollers.
No, that's just stating fact. Don't want to come back.
That's just stating the obvious, which links into one of our topics, which I'll come back to when we talk about it. How was your holiday?
How was your holiday? No, it was great. It was great. You know, it was half board by the pool.
Nice.
Did Zumba in the pool. You know, that sort of, hey, come on, let's go, girls. Oh, we were doing pub quizzes. We were on the sunbeds. I had a massage on the beach.
Oh, did you like it?
Yeah.
You liked
of course,
it.
She was good. She was good. She was like,
did you touch your bum?
No. Touch my bum. This is life. No. Do you want to hear about my obsession, what we're talking about?
No,
the greatest court case. I mean, I love a court case. My cousin Vinny, we're talking about this. We're talking Legally Blonde. The whole thing felt like a movie. So before we get into my obsession, remember, guys, you can watch this podcast episode on Global Player and YouTube. Subscribe, share, download. Email us, buttheads. Please email us, buttheads. It's one episode and that name stuck. Send us stories about the stupid things you do or witness. Laura and Carmen at global.com or Comment on the videos below. Tell us your stories. Slide into our DM.
Really excited that people are writing in. And also, a lot of my friends had stories as well. Loads of people have stories that they want to share with us. So
we're freeing the world. This is the safe space for stupidity.
Absolute safe
and
space.
daftness.
Yeah. So just carry on. Review, like,
shame
subscribe.
has no place when you laugh at it.
No.
Obsession. Oh, my obsession. Right, my obsession this week. Global attention. This case has had everyone. It's the most memeable, gifable, wonderful thing I've ever witnessed in my life.
Right.
So, 2018. Picture the scene. Cardi B goes to her OBGYN, that's what they call it in America, appointment. They shut the building down. There's just a receptionist. There's a doctor. So she comes because she's private. She's a very famous person. So she wants to be private. And most women want to be private in those early days of pregnancy. She's coming out. Security guard filming her. Ooh, huge breach of the Hippocratic Oath, surely.
Well, yeah, because that's her job.
That's her
to
job.
make sure no one's filming her.
Yeah.
She's doing it.
Hello.
Hello.
Then she's getting sued. But the problem is, this woman seems quite a reasonable person. She obviously messed up and got a bit excited and done a stupid thing, right? But she's now saying that she was attacked by Cardi B, got scratched, spat at, lost her job. Blatantly, the joy of it, there's two joys in this whole case. One is Cardi B cannot stop herself being absolutely hilarious, right? But two, the lawyer is blatantly some ambulance chaser that's convinced this pure security guard that she's got a case. $24 million, right? $24 million. And every single thing in it is hilarious. That even down to him, he's trying to discredit her, rile her, Cardi B. He's asking about how her hair changes. Well, which is your real hair? And she's like, they're wigs. Yeah.
They're wigs.
So everything she did. Then he's asking about the confrontation. He's like, well, you had an altercation. She's like, well, no, only a verbal altercation. He's like, well, would you say we're having a verbal altercation now? She's like, no, we're having a debate. The whole jury bursts out laughing. I'm sorry. If you got the whole jury laughing, you're winning the case.
She is, yeah.
Everything she said was funny. She described this woman as, they're saying, how did you know she was bigger than you? And she goes... She basically just points, which is now spreading as a meme to everything. Like, hello, you can look. And then she goes, oh, you called her fat? No, I called her a fucking bitch. She's like, Cardi, are you okay? Then she goes,
So good.
well, he's trying to make her look bad, basically. He's like, push her button so she shouts, but she's all in pure sophisticated outfits. And then she goes, this phrase, she goes, she's security heavy.
It's my favourite. Do you know?
Now, then he goes, what do you mean by that? He goes, like she could protect a building. Now, my not father-in-law, ex-father-in-law, my eldest's granddad, Irish, he'd say, oh, Jesus, I'm not saying she was fat, but she'd never miss her round on the spuds. So I just think I'm obviously against body shaming in any form, but I just feel like security heavy is such no offence, you're not security heavy. You're a mere slip of a thing. Me, I'm quite happy to be considered security heavy. Like I could protect a building.
That's what made me laugh so much, because also the thing that made me laugh about it is like, she's describing it. I'm picturing her in my head.
You know exactly what she means. She's a unit. She's a unit, and that's all right. Women should be units.
Well, in security, yeah, you can't be security heavy. You can't be
security heavy.
You can't be like 4 foot nothing, like trying to protect a building. She's right.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, it's like a yappy dog or a Doberman, and then she goes back. She asked if she was disabled. The man asked, she says, when I'm pregnant, I'm very disabled. He goes, what do you mean? Do you want me to list the things? No, I can't.
It's so funny, isn't it?
Just the best thing in the world. I mean, I don't even need to be talking about it because I don't know anyone that's not been watching it. But for me as well, two things happen at the end. Then she's outside before the verdict, before the closing statement, and somebody asks whether she's pregnant because her ex Offset has said he's got her pregnant, and whether it could be someone else's, which is, someone else's baby. Questioning the paternity. She's outside in all class. She throws the pen at the report.
She's done for assault, and she's like, nah.
She's getting sued for assault. She spent all week in the dock proving that she's just £130 and just this demure person. She's not angry, concerned.
Yeah.
Then she just dashes a pen at someone.
It was so.
And then he tries to use that in the statement, in the closing statement.
But like, when she dashed the pen, I was like, fair, because the point she made, I was like, like a guy asking that, why are you asking that? She must just get fed up with people asking stupid questions.
Yeah,
she just had like a week of just stupid questions and that. How did you describe the lawyer?
Like Lionel Hutz in Simpsons, proper ambulance chaser. Even in his closing statement, right, he's gone from 24 million, right, this is the other thing. He goes, she said, what did you say about it? He goes, I said, that's a fucking lie. You're just trying to get some money. Get the fuck out of my face. He goes, who's trying to get some money? He went, she is. He goes, how do you know that? He went, because she's suing me for 24 minutes. Like, he made himself look stupid. And then in his closing statement, he basically was going, maybe 17,000. How have you taken zeros off? 17,000. Like, I can't even know how many zeros that's taken off, but a lot, it's 2 zeros off, plus minus. But it's like when you're like abroad or something and people are trying to sell you stuff and you're like, especially like in Morocco or something, it's like, this is 200 pounds. You're like, nah, they're at 20. You're like, how are we there?
Hang on. Yeah, what is the actual price of this? Because you've dropped a lot off. Yeah,
I know.
He's begging for scraps.
And it was, and he had like a brown suit on.
I didn't actually see the lawyer.
Oh, mate.
Was he proper Lionel Hutz?
Oh, his haircut was so cheap.
The bit that made me laugh is when I can't remember why. What did she say when she's like, hello? She's like, hello.
She goes, because I was pregnant and she was about to beat my ass. Hello. I could redo this whole court transcripts.
That's exactly. And he was like, you could tell that, like, again, he's got no leg to stand on, so he's just trying to sort of like fend for himself. And he's like, hello, I'm here. It's like, nah, you're not funny.
Yeah.
Alfred in the dog, he would have been
Alfred
better.
Been like,
Alfred is the lawyer.
Alfred would have been. Alfred would have wound her up so much. She would have hand up. I'm talking, and there was bits sometimes when she was looking at the judge like, really, like.
Yeah, I was like, what kind of question? Oh, it was great.
The suing, I think she thought that Cardi was going to settle out of court. I said, give it, like, as in, go for 24 million. She might get $1 million. She might get 500 grand. She might get 50 grand just because Cardi ain't got time. But Cardi said, I'm not going to counter-sue. I don't want you to bother this woman. And I don't think the woman's the problem. I think the lawyer's the problem.
Yeah,
because
ching.
if someone said to me, oh, actually, we could get a lot of money here, I'd be like, yeah, go on in.
Yeah, all right.
When someone says that to you, like, yeah, all right, sweet.
What are we talking, 24 mil? Yeah.
Yeah, on it. Like,
I'll do it.
The security guard ain't the problem. And she was very sweet, really. Do you know what I mean? She'd obviously made a mistake. And I don't know whether I'd have the self-control not to film Cardi B if I saw her. I'd lose my mind. I'd forget that I was security heavy, trying to defend a building and be like, Cardi.
Yeah, you just want to show your mates.
Yeah.
She just did it, like, again, like, she got excited, wanted to show her friends who was in. Although, I don't know about it being in an obgyn.
I know, really bad. And the receptionist, I mean, I did the deep cuts, not just the memeable stuff. I was on YouTube. I watched the full
deep dive,
46 minutes of the receptionist that was there giving her statement. The receptionist did get scratched, by the way, by the security guard when she was trying to separate them. And the lawyer was trying to say to her, well, how do you remember this? She went, well, like, well, because I was on my phone to my sister going, you're not going to believe why I'm late to your baby shower, basically. Like, she was just like, she was so, like, reasonable, this receptionist. She just was like, you really related to her totally, where she was just like, yeah, of course.
There, mate.
She went, I remember stuff from when I was 4. Like, what do you, like, everything she said. And she went, well, you a big Cardi B fan? You're here to defend her? You're here to defend the security guard? She was like, I'm here to tell the truth.
I'm just here.
No further questions, Your Honour.
She's like, I was there. Like, I don't really want to be here, but I have to. What am I going to do? Oh,
but then
amazing.
Cardi's basically saying, don't come for me because I will counter-sue. I've worked hard for my money. Don't think you can just come for my money. And I really respect that sort of side of her.
Yeah.
And then, but I am hoping, I'm gutted that pen didn't hit the reporter, because basically what I want is for her to be sued again just for the entertainment. just for the outfits, just for the looks she serves.
Yeah. She was amazing. And also, my friend sent me a TikTok that she is releasing her album. Have you seen this?
Yes,
and it's
of course. I was not. I wasn't really on holiday. I was just watching the Cardi B case.
It's understandable. It's understandable. She's releasing albums with the screenshots or like pictures from the trial.
Yeah.
It's like a limited edition, which I just think is hilarious. Like
she's gone really low key. She's kind of using this sort of buy my mixtape kind of energy to promote this album. Like she's giving them out and selling it, and I think that's just like. She somehow maintains with everything she's achieved and all her wealth and everything and sort of she's still just like she can't not be herself. She can't just not be herself. So I kind of believed her the whole way, because I think if she did it, she'd be like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, here's your money. Yeah, leave me alone now.
Yeah, she's honestly, like, I didn't know that much about her before. Now, love her.
And once you know Cardi B, you can't get over it. Yeah, but she started out like being big on Instagram when she would just like do video selfies and lives from like behind the scenes in the dressing room of the strip club. Then she got on Love and Hip Hop and it's just she's just gone, it's like she's gone, how do I get that next bit of how do I get the next level up? And she's just systematically gone for it and can't knock it really.
So did she start out dancing
as a stripper?
And then she raps in the
she raps and she always just respects other people. Like when she's bigging up other artists, she'll big up Beyonce, Little Kim. I've just seen so many interviews with her, and she was talking about the tough situation she was in, like stuck with this guy that was sort of mistreating her and in a bad situation, and so she says stripping sort of saved her life, and it was a way of just getting that like just money and autonomy and sort of getting back on her feet and just finding her way.
You can tell, like, I think a lot of obviously rappers are really intelligent because you have to be quick to like think of it. So like people like her, Eminem, they're so funny. Have I turned into Lionel Hutz?
No, they gotta be quick.
They gotta be quick. But like
I was thinking about the Rollers, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
They gotta be quick. You're like 1 week later going, I could have said, it takes one to know one.
Your hair looks shit, mate. What else can I have said? Come on.
But Cardi B and Eminem.
Right,
quick.
Sorry. They're
the two rappers, you know. You're so Essex.
No,
who's the other guy? The Eminem. Oh, no.
The Eminem.
We know one rapper.
Is that LL Cool J?
No.
I was going to say about...
Your birthday guy. You share a birthday with him.
Oh, Dr. Dre.
Act like they forgot about Dre.
I forgot about him just then. I'm so sorry, Trey. My fuckers sound like they forgot about him, and I did. And we share a birthday, and we have an annual celebration.
Yeah.
But I was where you were like, you Essex, and you know 2 rappers. I was having my eyelashes done, and my my eyelash lady. She's this young, beautiful. Like she presents. I don't actually know what she does, but I know that she's young, beautiful.
She does eyelashes.
And she's like a grime presenter. So on the side, so she does eyelashes and she does that on the side.
Yeah.
And she's like amazing. And then I was like, who's the most famous person that you've like spoken to? And she was like, do you know someone called LL Cool J? I was like, how old do you think I don't? Do you think I'm really old or really young? I don't understand.
Just really white.
I was like, ladies love Cool J. Yes.
Yeah, doing it well.
He must be intelligent as well.
Yeah, he's a good
Cardi B,
freestyler,
Eminem, they're intelligent. What can I say? What can you say?
They say words quick. Genius. They do words quick.
They would have come up with a better comeback for the Rollers, man. I'm telling you.
I'm still thinking of one, if I'm honest. We'll get to it. Yeah. We'll get people to write in, but we'll get...
He didn't say it maliciously. He was like, oh.
So it didn't need a comeback. Yeah, it looks nice.
No, he said it looked cool.
Oh, it looked cool?
That's how I know he was lying, because it didn't. It looked
silly.
It
looks cool, you know.
It looks silly, and I was very self-conscious, and then he just... Anyway.
That's a good comeback. Actually, it looks silly, and I'm self-conscious, and I'm thank you not to highlight it.
We did talk about Cardi B a lot. I'm sort of...
You shouldn't laugh, but don't listen to lawyers. Listen to Cardi B.
Yeah, 100%.
You little bitch. You can't fuck with me if you wanted to. That's it.
Shouldn't laugh at the lawyer.
Yeah. And we're laughing at being security heavy.
Yeah.
In a world where people are as picked up to the eyeball, let's bring back being security heavy, mate.
Oh, it's Ozempic. Can I just say one thing about Ozempic?
Go on in.
Of late, I feel sorry for people that have like put in the hard graft and lost weight naturally, and
Me.
then like the people are like, "What Ozempic you on?" It's like, I'm not.
I know. I get loads. I've lost some weight.
You look amazing.
Shut up. I'm still security heavy, but I'm comfortable with that because sometimes you need to protect a building.
Yeah.
And obviously,
comes in handy.
Well, who's going to protect it? You? No.
I'm not.
You got to hang around with me just to make sure buildings are protected. Yeah, and people go, like, I've had DM slides with someone, oh, God, what are you going to do now? Manjaro's going up in price. I was like, I don't know what that means.
What is that? I don't know.
I don't like do it, but it's just this assumption that you've done it like that. But anyway, I'm not going to get into weight loss.
No. I'm
There's
not.
loads of ways of doing it. Whatever works for you.
I agree.
Or stay security heavy
Listen,
and protect buildings is another option.
When you put the hard graft in, you're like, oh, what?
Oh, mate.
Oh, mate.
Oh, mate, I actually had a calorie deficit.
There's a new trend.
Go on.
It's been labelled Shrekking, right? Poor old Shrek.
Shrekking.
We're slating Shrek now. Shrekking is when...
Living in a swamp.
It's when you don't wash.
Fucking way ahead of you.
It's when you got... No, there's so much material on the Shrekking that I could go down. But anyway...
It's when you have a yappy little mate. Yappy little mate.
So it's when you intentionally go out with someone or start dating someone that you perceive as less attractive than you, or that you're like, you feel that you're more attractive than they are, but you purposefully go out with them so that they treat you better than if, yeah.
Okay.
So in their eyes, you're like a 10 and they're like a 6, and then you're like, well, if I'm a 10 and they're a 6, they're going to treat me with, they're going to be keno.
This reminds me of first season. I don't know, does it work? Because this reminds me of first season of Sex and the City, where she's like, the bald ones cheat on you, the ugly ones cheat on you. Like they'll all cheat on you.
Yeah. This is my fault, and I don't want to be killed off or anything. Like I just don't. I like my life, but there are some celebrity couples which you could say have done this that are Shrekking, and someone in that relationship has cheated on the more attractive person.
Why are we bringing up Jay-Z and Beyonce?
You got it.
I mean, that is Shrekking, but he's a billionaire. But she's a billionaire. I mean, I don't know. She's rich as well.
She's got money in her
I mean, yeah.
right.
I mean, that is...
Yeah.
Like, God bless Jay-Z, but Beyonce is so beautiful and he cheated on her.
This is what I mean. And this happens quite a lot in the celebrity world. So I don't think it... Well, I think these Shrekkers, they're not really onto something.
The issue, right, is... The problem with Shrekking, for me, if it is working... Like, I've got a ginger husband, so that you know, you get a ginger husband, that is for life. They are good as gold, right? So that's all good. I've never really thought of it like that. But the problem is, if a bloke's a 6 out of 10 and a girl's a 10 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think that shows a lot of arrogance on his part.
Yeah.
Men don't go, well, gee whiz, you really like me? Women do that. Do you know what I mean? So it's like he's arrogant enough. He can be a bit delulu. Like, have you ever been at work or whatever, and there's a guy and you think, oh, he's all right, you don't think much of him. Then he's got a really hot girlfriend, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All of a sudden his stock rises because you're like,
Is he a wizard in the sheets?
Is he a wizard? Said no one ever.
No, my mate said it once. I found it so funny.
A wizard in the sheets.
Honestly, it's so funny, isn't it?
It's like people that call cannabis wacky backy. Cool, he's a wizard in the sheets. Oh, he got me all aflutter. What is that? A wizard.
She said it to
Did
me
she
years
say that
ago.
rude? Like, genuinely say that?
Honestly, she went, is he a wizard in the sheets? I've got to shout out to my mate because she said that and I've never stopped thinking about it. So she said
it. Wizard in the sheets. Oh, God. I'm a wizard sleeve in the sheets.
Oh, my God.
Wizard in the sheets. Expelliarmus.
Wizard sleeve in the sheets. It's amazing.
What do people say? A freak?
Freak in the sheets. Oh, a lady in the streets. And
a freak in the sheets. I'm a
wizard.
I'm a shit in the street. I'm a get on with it. I'm a get on with it.
And then And then maybe
if you must. I'm a proper if you must in the sheets. Oh, go on then.
Wizard in the sheets.
I'm nearly finished my book, so don't.
I'm tired. I'm doing this crossword. Sudoku.
Go on. I'm wordling. I'm a wordle in the sheets. I'm a wordle in the sheets. Oh, don't touch me.
Mike Skinner in the sheets.
Mike Skinner. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
I'm a Hagrid in the sheets.
What's Hagrid?
Wizard.
John.
I'm a Voldemort in the sheets. Oh, stop. Oh, wizard in the sheets. I've got...
This is why I haven't stopped thinking about it since she said it like 10 years ago.
It's so dated. Some things just live rent-free in your head, don't they? Oh.
She said it about 10 years ago as well, and I still think about it to this day.
That's when you said it for... No one said that phrase.
Wake up every morning like, do you remember that time?
Oh.
My mate described someone as being a wizard in the sheets. But she was saying it because she couldn't understand.
Because you were Shrekking. You've Shreked your whole life till we're indoors. You have Shreked, Carmen.
No, it wasn't even about me. It was about someone else.
I mean, like, imagine introducing your boyfriend to someone and all of you just look at him and go, has he got a big dick? Is he a wizard in the bank?
I can't. It was some guy who just kept getting really fit girls, and she was like,
just like, she put her specs on. Is he a wizard in the sheets? Okay, Shrekking.
So the other thing that we can talk about in regards to this, so there has actually been a court case because someone got Shrek so badly.
A woman got Shreked.
No, a man got Shreked.
A man got Shreked.
A man got Shreked. So he married a lady, and she, unknown to him, she'd had a lot of work done.
The
old
Shrekage.
Yeah, the old boat race.
Yeah.
She got loads of work done. She's beautiful. But she had it done and it worked in her favour. And then they had kids.
Yeah.
So the kids came out. They were not.
They had her old nose. The kids had the old nose.
She had the kid. It came out as a nose with arms and legs.
So because plastic surgery, the genetics, like
it's not getting. Yeah, you're not passing those to your kids. So yeah, and he took her to court and he won a substantial amount of money.
He sued her for like
He sued her and
like
he won.
False advertising, basically.
Defamation.
You like my face?
Yeah.
Marry me? Oh, sorry. Our kids have got the old face.
Yeah. Also, surely you should love your... Is that right? You should just love your kids.
How do the kids feel?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I haven't...
How comes your mum and dad are split up? You know when kids think divorce is their fault?
Yeah,
it's literally like, well, technically it's not my fault, but the old...
I'm really ugly, so...
Dad sued my mum for false advertising.
And won. That is like, that's... I mean, what
Our nose got caught on her on the way out. Oh, God. Imagine knowing your dad sued your mum.
I know. The ultimate Shrek. Do you reckon they're trying to sort of like their classmates?
But Shrek is about that, isn't it?
You have to love someone. Yeah, yes. You have to love someone no matter how Shrekky
if they're green, yeah.
Yeah, and this is the problem with it, right? This is... My friend said to me when I was single and I was dating... And I was like getting nowhere, and she was like, "Oh, you should give the Uggers a go, right?" she said that. She's like, "Give the Uggers a go," and I was like, "Yeah, but you know, just in the same way. So if you're on a dating app, right, and you're like, that person's really fit, and then whatever you match doesn't work. It doesn't work because the core, what you need to get on doesn't work, and it goes the same way if you give the Uggers a go.
Yeah,
because you might meet them, and they'll, like you said, they might be like.
It don't mean nothing, does it?
I mean, also,
nothing. Like, a long relationship. I'm not being funny. Like, I cannot put my poor husband, mate. He's had Shrek, Fiona, Dragon, Donkey. I've been through a lot. You know,
that's the thing.
I've had pregnancies. I've had cancer. I've got no boobs. I've been absolutely butchered. Not to take a surname like that, but you know what I mean.
Butchered,
things have happened, man.
Yep. And and that's the thing. You will.
my nephew, not my nephew, my son. We had a play date when I was going through chemo. This is such a dark story, right? And I think I told this on another one. But basically, he was embarrassed because I know I was bald. I'd put on some weight. And he went, He looked at me, he was about 4 or 5 when I was going through it. It's such a dark story. And I was in a swimming costume and he looked and he kind of got conscious of how I looked in front of his mate. He went, yeah, my mum's a fat man now. I just shreked. But, now I'm back. It's fine. But but what I'm saying is a long relationship, you go through it. You go through illnesses, you go through changes and life. You get old. This idea that it's the core of what connects people is what connects people.
I agree.
And this kind of approach of like...
It's not going to work.
And imagine him finding out, you're like, so what first attracted you to me? Well, you're a 6 out of 10. I thought you'd never leave me, you fat, ugly
Yeah. Me and my other half do this joke where I do like a silly walk. Like if we're walking somewhere, I do a silly walk. I'm like, would you still love me if I walked like this? And he's like, when have you had that silly walk from? Like, is it when we first met? Because if you walked up to me like that, it's like the silliest walk ever. And he's like, it would be 100% no. Now, if you develop that walk,
I'm in it. Yeah.
That is like, yeah, that is the thing. So
Yeah.
I don't think it works. It's a shouldn't laugh, but because I feel like everyone has to label stuff that's been around for ages.
Yeah, been around. Yeah, marrying ugly men. Yeah. We've done it.
It's like marrying rich men.
Yeah.
I think I've shreked on personality with guys before.
Right.
Like I've gone out with guys that had a shit personality. Like
because
you
women
just don't know.
you just round up, didn't you? You're just like trying to make stuff work, and then you meet your person. You go, oh yeah.
Why was I shrekking?
Why was I shrekking?
So,
every woman's shrekking. Let's face it. You're shrekking till you find your person.
Exactly. There we go.
We're in the swamps out here.
Exactly.
You're in the swamps till you
find your prince. I can't remember what he's called. Lord Farquaad. Oh no.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Oh no, even that's a Shrek.
Yeah, he's
worse of a Shrek than Shrek. They should be calling it Lord Farquaad.
I was Farquaading. I've been Farquaading.
I got Farquaad last night.
I got Farquaad. He was a wizard in the sheets. A wizard. Someone who didn't Shrek, happily ever after. How's that for a segue?
My sister.
Butcher no more? Is she taking his
Butcher
name?
no more, I think. I
Oh.
think Butcher no more. She had, what a day. It
What
was
a day.
amazing.
Was
We
it
had
a
such
lovely
good
day?
Oh, it was great. So my sister got married and there was several shouldn't buts, but like it was amazing.
That's so Freudian. Shouldn't get married, but
shouldn't get married, but no, they had the perfect day.
Ugh.
The best bit, so my sister and her husband, they played with the wedding band. So the wedding band came on and they played Basket Case by Green Day. And her husband was on the guitar and my sister was on the drums. So she'd practiced for a year. Unreal, right? But the night before, I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. Coolest bride ever. But the night before,
the dress was amazing.
The dress was amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Did Gigi approve?
Oh, Gigi approved.
Did she?
Yeah.
Hungarian mother approval.
She approved. And my dad cried a lot. My brother cried a lot. I cried a lot. My mum did not cry. She was like, "Is this happy? Why you cry?"
It's good happy. Day.
Why you cry? It's happy. But so the night before, she was like, "I'm worried that my boob's gonna pop out, right?" And she was like, "If my boob
especially
pops
like
out,
if you're doing a Running Man, that nearly happened to me." Yeah.
She was like, "If my boob pops out," to the bridesmaid, she's like, "Can one of you like tuck it back in?" I was like, "No." 2 reasons, no, absolutely not.
2 reasons, no. It's your big day.
It's not about you. This is what I'm going to go on to because the logistics of one of us running through the crowd and the wedding band to pop it back in while she's drumming.
Is this why she was drumming? Oh, so it's drumming
was
specific.
Worried. Yeah, she was like,
costume,
it's going to be so
costume
cool.
mishap. Yeah.
So the logistics. We're not fixing that, but B, give the people what they want. Give the people they've travelled a long way. Yeah, they want to see your boob out.
Yeah, you're flipping rocking out to Green Day. If you don't go for, I want tits out.
I want one boob out. Yeah, maybe not both. Come on. She's got to be classy. She's brides, not one. No, not 2, just 1. That's what the people want to see. Yeah. So luckily, her boob did not fall out.
Nice.
So she managed to rock out, and her boob was in. But yeah, how cool is that?
And was this a secret? Did you know she was drumming?
I didn't know until the night before.
Love it.
So my dad cried when he watched it, and he was like, "I can't cry anymore."
Oh, I loved him doing that.
I know.
I didn't know Tim had it in him.
Mum was rocking next to him and be like, "Do not cry. This is rocking out time." She won't. So boob didn't pop out. And then obviously, as you know, I was maid of honour.
Yeah.
And I did a speech. So I knew it was going to be good when I said it to you for like proofread, and you were like, no notes.
No notes. Do you know my worst thing in the world? And so many best men do it and other people do it, where they've downloaded a sort of pro forma and it's a version.
Yeah.
So what you did was you did it like a storybook, didn't you? Because it's your little sister.
Yeah.
So you did a little storybook.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely saturated with funnies.
Do you know what? I felt like I was on the comedy circuit again because I did it, and everyone was like, woo! And then when the best man went to go and speak, someone was like, follow that. And I was like, yeah.
That's what you want to be, unfollowable.
And then, do you know what reminded me of like the early days of the comedy circuit? Because I had people afterwards, I was like having a conversation, and then people would be like, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but your speech was really good. And I was like, it's like being back, when it was like your set was, I don't know why that was, I feel like it was, it was a crowd, like my sister's mates are like wicked, like it was a nice, it was a good crowd.
There's no pressure to be funny because you can just be schmaltzy.
Exactly.
But then you added the funnies in a really nice way. What was the big gags? I'm trying to remember it now.
The big gags weren't the things that I thought were going to be funny.
That's weird.
I said that my mum was unfazed after labour because she's a communist Hungarian, so she could have given birth to a tractor and be unfazed. People love that. And then I cried.
Did Gigi love it? Or did you?
Did. Also,
it's not funny, Carmen. I might have sister who gave birth to tractor.
She was fine.
I have a Hungarian sister-in-law. She's like, can you stop doing that accent? I speak English better than you.
My mum had this great story with my sister. So do you remember when it was like the noughties where everyone was emo kids and they had the hair, it was like short hair and it was like back combed, a bit like Noel Fielding.
Karen.
Like Karen now. Yeah. But all the kids,
Green Day invented the Karen haircut.
Yeah, all the emo kids had it. And there's a great story where my sister had her hair done. She was proper chuffed and she was like, wanted my mum to see it, wanted my mum's approval. So she sort of like walked down the stairs and my mum went, Natasha, what have you done? You look like this Rod Stewart. And she did. Like, that's what made it so funny. And I said it in the speech. And my mum was like, I could see my mum. She was at the front, and she was like, "No, I did not say that." And it was like, you did, Mum, and it's hilarious. So I was chuffed with that. And then I suppose the other thing that happened is my other half saved my brother's life. It was like a magical outdoor venue. We were in a forest. It was all in a forest. It's very beautiful, like fairy lights everywhere. My brother's just stood there having a conversation, and I'm looking, the biggest spider you've ever seen in your whole life, just chilling on my brother's shoulder. Sam comes to rescue, flicks the spider off, but then it kind of like jumps there and is like going towards his neck. The Sam like boshes out of the way, but then we tell my brother and he's obviously freaking out, so he takes his jacket off. It's like Burma jacket, check the pockets. But the thing is, I can't believe that my other half saved his life with it, because he hates spiders. We spent Friday night him watching Bake Off with a glass of wine, watching me trying to catch a jumping spider. So I'm sort of half impressed that he did that.
Yeah, he like threw himself on a grenade.
He did.
I'm half impressed that you're describing something like, we don't live in Australia.
It was a huntsman. It was a huntsman, mate.
He nearly died. I mean, yeah, you can think of it as the day my sister got married, or, mate, you can think of it as the day my other half saved my brother. And that is how I remember it.
It's not about us. It's not about us. But that is what happened. Yeah. It was huge. And my brother freaked out. That was quite funny. No, sorry. We had the lovely, lovely day. So,
who caught the bouquet? Are you next?
She didn't throw the bouquet.
What a bitch.
Yeah, she didn't throw it.
Proper pulled up the ladder.
Yeah, I know.
Pulled up, leave all you bitches in the swamp.
Yeah, she's like, good luck. Good luck. Maybe she just did it because she didn't want us to face the stress.
Oh, don't. There was
stress.
A full on. There was a
Did
full
you
on.
throw the bouquet?
I threw the bouquet. It turned into. My sister's going to kill me for this. It basically turned into a fist fight. And then my sister, the next day, who'd obviously, she was drunk, but she was hilarious. I mean, she was drunk, but she took care of business. And it was like there was nothing left of the bouquet by the time whoever got it.
Yeah.
And then my sister the next day was like, "Oh God," like she was hearing about it. You know, when you find out drunk stories about it, she went, "Yeah, I know, but was it like?" She literally said this. It was like a full-on fist fight. And then she went, "Yeah, I know, but was it like in a cute way?"
After that, a big punch up.
Yeah, she had a black eye. Yeah, I know, but was I like, wrestling the other woman in like a cute way? No. Well, we've had all the fun of the fair.
We have.
Wizard in the sheets. All right.
I'm Malfoy.
All right, Malfoy. Do your Malfoy impression?
Good one, Goyle. That was the second film when they were sort of finding their acting chops a bit. We've had a lovely time.
I've had a lovely time. Thank you so much for listening to Shouldn't Laugh But with Laura and Carmen. Thanks, buttheads.
Cheers, buttheads. Is that sticking?
I think it's sticking.
Yeah.